What's up, y'all? Welcome to the On the Come Up podcast, where creative entrepreneurs share their come up journeys that turn their passions into success. I'm your host, Kimberly, so let's get started. What is up, guys? We are back. Today we have Lilyanna Marie.
Hi.
Do you go by Lily by short?
Yeah, a lot of people that like are in my circle, they say Lily, and if it's too much to say Lilyanna, I'm like, yeah, you can just call me Lily.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's okay. It's fine.
Lilyanna Marie, she is a music artist. Do you have a Pacific?
It's okay.
Do you have a specific, don't judge me, guys. Do you have a, wait, you know what I mean.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Genre.
I would say R&B, R&B and pop. I'm kind of dipping my toe into like the house music.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably what I would say. I don't want to put myself strictly in a box. Because sometimes I'm feeling a pop song. Sometimes I'm feeling like,
okay.
You know what
so
I
it's
mean?
just whatever you're feeling at the moment,
Yes,
basically.
Exactly.
So before you became a music artist, before all of that, what was your earliest memory of music, like making an impact on you?
Oh my gosh. I would probably say, you know the song Rolling in the Deep by Adele?
Oh, yes. I do remember that. I think I was in high school when that came out.
Really? Girl, I was in like 4th grade singing that.
Oh, showing my age.
I was like, look, man, I wasn't going to say the age, but no, like that was a song that really prefaced like, oh, this song touches my little 4th grade heart.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going through singing? We could have had it all.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling in the Deep. I remember being on the playground and just belting out that song and dissecting it. I'm like, oh, she's talking about a heartbreak. And like, you can ask any of my friends I went to like elementary school with, we thought we could like start a band together, and that was going to be one of the songs that we were going to cover. And it was just, that was probably like the moment where I was like, oh, this music can like touch me, you know?
So when initially did you start music?
I had always sang. Ever since I was little. I do like programs, and then I started doing open mics in high school. The first time I did it, it was really just for extra credit to make my grade go higher. And then after I did that, I wanted to get out there more. And so I started doing open mics at my local music shop over in Alliance. And then I kind of let go of it for a little bit, and then COVID hit. I want to say after I graduated and after I went through like some things, I was like, okay, well, I can't keep all of this in. I have to put it down on something. I have to write something. And at the time, a good friend of mine was producing. So he had his studio, and that's when I hit him up. I said, hey, how do I get into this? And he was like, just, pull through and we'll get recording. And that's when I really like put my foot on the gas.
Okay, so that was your like defining moment. You're like, okay, I want to pursue music.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just got broken up with, and dealing with all these emotions. Like, as women, we have a lot of emotions, and like, I just had to write it out. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a song about this. This is where I'm going to flip my perspective. This is where I'm going to flip the change in my life, instead of just bottling it all in,
right,
and just keeping it in.
I feel like a lot of people go through like breakups, and it's like their breakthrough.
Yeah,
right? It's like a breakup becomes a breakthrough, and that's how you're like, okay, I'm finding myself.
Absolutely.
Right.
I love that you said that.
Yeah,
a breakup was the breakthrough. Remember that. A breakup is a breakthrough. But no, absolutely, like that's when I really found myself musically. And I was kind of still in that, like, who do I want to be in this spotlight? So, yeah, no, I think you said that perfectly.
So when you're, like, thinking of a song, do you start with the lyrics, or is it the melody first, or is it the concept, or does it vary by how you feel?
It starts with the lyrics first. Yeah, because I'll have inspiration, and it'll hit. And if I'm at work or something, if I'm in the car, I'll kind of come up with lyrics, and that's when the concept forms. So it's kind of backwards. I'll just kind of throw words in. And then with those words, I make the concept. And then I'll hit the melody. and try to figure out. It's like a puzzle. You got to try to piece it together. But that's how my mind works. Some people just are smooth with it, and they can boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I'm like, I'm going this way and this way, this way, this way.
I know. For me, I have to like write everything down, like physically. Hence why I have a notebook. You know, like I guess I don't know if it's the item like to hold it or something. Like I like to have it physically in front of me. As to like, I know some people have like their notes on their phone, or they like
me. That would be me.
You write your like the lyrics or what you're thinking on your phone.
Yes, for sure. I use my notes when I go to church. That whole thing is filled. I title it, or if I'm coming up with lyrics, I'll either use my notes or Google Notes because it'll save every single, like, I probably have all my songs, not even all, most of my most popular songs on my Google Notes. And then, like you, I have, like, 4 different notebooks. I was telling my friend Val, I was like, yeah, like, I have a notebook, and it has, like, a queen in there, victim in there, haterade, and the writing process of all of that. So I definitely get it. I wonder if it's, like a chemical thing.
I don't know, because it's like I like to write it down, and I know like nowadays everyone does everything like mainly electronically. Yeah. But for me, I just like it physically, like in front of me. You know, I don't know, just it helps. Yeah. I feel like it helps a lot more.
No, absolutely.
What's something about the music industry that surprised you once you got into it?
You want me to get controversial? Oh. I would say that it doesn't happen just like that. You know, getting streams, getting people to know you, getting people to know who you are as a musician. It doesn't happen as soon as you put a song out. You have to grow it. You have to water it. It's like a plant. You have to water that plant. It's like a baby. You have to nurture it. I would say that, and not everybody is going to actually support what you're doing. Not everybody's they can tell you they're supporting you, but that's just kind of the name of the game. Like that's something that comes with the game, and you have to learn as you go, but at the same time, being genuine, being true to yourself, you'll be straight, no matter what.
Who do you find, like, throughout your whole journey, who has, like, been there, like, supporting you through the most? Is it people you know, like your close friends, your circle, or is it people you never even met?
My family. My family, I would say, like, through and through, they've supported everything that I've done, and especially my music. My mom, she loves to play, like, momager sometimes, and it's cool, but they've been the most, like, consistent. And then people that I've met in the last 2 years, like, I probably have, like, at least 4 people for sure, that have been there from the very beginning to now. And I hold those people very close to my heart. So it's my family and then those 4 for sure.
Right, because it's like you have those friends that, like, get it, and then some friends are like, what is she doing?
Right,
you know?
Right, exactly.
And it's like, you know, I don't know if we want to call it, like, creative differences or something, because, you know, some friends I have aren't fully in the creative industry, but it's like the creative ones will get it. Yes. Always. And you will find, like, your people along the way.
Absolutely. You will find the people that resonate with your energy. And it goes to say, like, you also become who you hang around. I never understood that as a teenager, and I never understood that as, like, a young kid. But as a young adult, I'm understanding that you will turn into the people that you surround yourself with. So I love surrounding myself with creatives. Of course, I have, you know, friends, like 1 or 2 friends from high school. They're not in that creative box. Like, they go to school, and that's totally cool. But I know, like, they could teach me something about chemistry or, like, any subject and that I won't know, and I could also teach them something about the music industry and music theory and just how promoting and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. Like, even if they don't get it, like,
you can still, like, share each other's ideas.
Exactly. And you never know, like, I could learn something about biology that I forgot when I was 15 years old. But and I don't know, they could use something. But I think that's like the biggest thing is just having those right people in your circle, and just knowing that it's not a like, well, I'm gonna get there before you. It's when, you know, supporting each other, having that support system.
Right.
Yeah.
What keeps you going? Through your journey, have you faced any like challenges?
Oh yeah.
And how did you overcome those?
I'd probably say like the biggest challenge I've had to face as a new upcoming artist in Fort Worth, in the DFW area. The DFW area is huge. It is huge. And a lot of the artists are a lot of rappers, female, male rappers, and like a lot of like trap music, which is cool. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes I can get down. But, you know, being somebody that is very like soulful and very, like, I think a lot about my lyrics, and I think a lot about like, how would I want to hear this as somebody who's going through a heartbreak, through depression, through anxiety, all of this, that, and the third. I would say like my biggest challenge is learning that that's okay. That is okay. My music is like good enough to be in this area. Also just really comparison. Like comparison is really the thief of joy. And when I was younger, when I first started doing music, that was the biggest thing, like, you know, but I had to learn that nobody's going to be me. I'm never going to be somebody else. Nobody can do what I'm doing, and I can't do what somebody else is doing. And I'm 22 now, and that's still something that like I'm working through. Of course, it's something that I know, but you know, God gives you like different situations all the time, different scenarios all the time. So it's like, how are you going to come by this? How are you going to get over this? So I would say that's one of my biggest challenges is just like not comparing yourself, knowing that you're doing a great job and giving yourself that props. I feel like, especially like as like creative women, we get in our heads a lot, and we start comparing ourselves through X, Y, and Z, or this place and this place. But at the same time, like, you're coming here after a long day of work. I'm going to a studio after like working in Dallas, driving all the way back to Fort Worth. No matter what, you're constantly putting in that work and knowing that that is enough right now. You can always keep doing more, of course, but being validating toward your own emotions and validating toward your own feelings about what you're doing, like, you are enough. That's basically like biggest challenge, learning that you are enough, that you are actually meant to be here. And just like keep going and being consistent, and you know, and actually like not being so hard on yourself, because I'm like you are your worst critic, and I am so hard on myself. It's like if it's not like to my liking, I'm like, okay, you know, erase the whole thing.
Exactly. Start all over. But it's like okay, I'm getting like, we're getting better every day, no matter what. We're perfecting our craft, and we're learning, and we're still, you know, doing the damn thing. You know,
doing the damn thing. Amen.
What's your approach to like marketing your music and growing your audience?
Marketing wise, it's been a trial and error. I think for me right now, my marketing is showing how my crowd work is and how people feel my music, and like getting those raw emotions, listening to my music, and kind of giving people like the behind the scenes of what I do. Because yes, I'm Lilyanna Marie, but also I'm Lily. Like I work that 9 to 5. I bust my ass, and at the same time, like, I don't always wash my face at night. Like sometimes I'm lacking with the laundry, but kind of giving my people that insight of like, yes, you see this person right here online, this online persona, and then you have you behind the curtains when the camera's off. So I feel like having a balance of both of that, of like, let me hit this hard, little riff, or let me belt this thing out, next video, hey guys, clean my room with me because it's been a minute. Or like, hey guys, read this book with me. I think that's been helping me really find my target audience and helping me find my people. Because for me, I don't want to put something out that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like promotion, when it comes to the music, I love doing like creative things. I have to have vibrant colors in there, that or like something stand still. Promotion's hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because you have to do a lot of trial and error. You can post this video, doesn't do good. Okay, well, what did I do wrong? What was too much? What was too little? Okay, let me try again. This one, it's okay. And it's just kind of a back and forth game. I feel like once you know your audience, your target audience, once you establish your fan base, it gets easier because then you know what people actually want to see and what people are looking at your profile for.
Right. Do you ever feel like you're like sometimes on social media, like you're posting too much? Because like for us, like, you know, as a music artist and me, like as doing my podcast, it's like we are our brand. We are the brand. So we're the person that we have to promote instead of like if we had like a cookie business, that's what we'd be posting is the cookie. Right. So since we're the brand, like we're posting ourselves because that's what we're trying to initially sell, so to speak.
Right.
So do you ever feel like you are like, dang, I'm posting too much about me, but that's who I am. That's what I'm trying to, you know, show the audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you like get over that when you feel like, dang, I just keep posting about me? I wonder if people are like tired. It's like, you know, sometimes it's like gets to you and you're like, well, you know, like,
sorry guys, here's another one. No, right? I totally get it. Like, bro, I literally had that moment this morning. And I was like, I've been posting a lot. Like, it's been a lot about me, but like also like I'm my own brand. And like you said, we have to be basically our own managers. We have to be our own managers. We have to make sure that our brand is showcasing us. Honestly, I've gotten to the point, and I've had so many people in my ear because I'm like, I'm that same person. Because when I start posting a lot and I feel like it's too much about me, I'm like, people don't want to hear about me all this. They don't want to see me this much. Like, I get it. Like, I get it, guys. I'm so sorry. But I've had, like, my community, my people tell me, like, why are you even saying sorry? Like, this is your brand. Like you said, like, you're the only one that's promoting yourself.
Right.
So I just had to say, can I cuss? Like, yeah. Okay. I was like, sometimes you just have to say, like, fuck it. Like, here's this. I think having set days for sure can help you a lot. It just kind of depends. Like for me, there could be 1 week where I can post every single day. And there's another week where I can post every 3 out of 5 days. And I'm like, okay, like, of course I'll get that anxiety of like, hit the button and turn my phone off.
Right.
I don't want to know the outcome yet. But no, I get it. Like sometimes it's like, are y'all sick of me yet?
I know, that's how I feel. I feel like all I do is talk about like this podcast. But it's like literally what I'm trying to promote. Right. Essentially, you know? So it's like, well, I mean, either you're going to like it or you're going to love it at this point.
Right. There you go.
I mean, it's not going anywhere. Like, we're not going anywhere. Your music's not going anywhere. So, I mean, So
you're either going to like it or you're going to love it. Yeah, absolutely.
If you could collab with any artist, who would it be?
Oh, my gosh. There's so many. I was literally... Okay, give me a category. Like, a category of different artists. Like, R&B...
let's do R&B.
Okay, R&B artist. Mooney Long. She's the one that sings Twin, Where Have You Been?
Okay, I was like, I know that song.
Yeah. Her, Victoria Monet, Omar Apollo. Do you know Omar Apollo?
No.
He's the one. Evergreen. You Didn't Deserve Me at All.
I don't think. Maybe we'll have to hear the song. I'm not good with like names, but once you like sing the tune or, you know, say the lyric, and I'm like, oh, I know that song.
Oh,
just didn't know who sang it.
I just didn't know who sang. Oh, they sang that. Yeah, those would be like my top 3. Omar Apollo was the first ever concert I went to in Deep Ellum. So those would be my top 3. And if we're talking about like old school, I would have loved to do something with Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What's one piece of advice you would give to your younger self?
Starts crying.
Knowing that you know, knowing everything that you know now.
I have to face you guys because I might cry. A piece of advice I'd give my younger self, that you are loved, and don't let what has happened to you define who you are as a woman now, define who you are moving forward. Yeah. Just your weaknesses are your strengths, whether you know it now or if it's something that you got to learn later on. Just don't let it be a crutch. For sure.
Don't let it be a crutch, guys. Take that with you, and you are your best, you are the best version of yourself.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. You're only getting better.
Right.
Every day.
We're on the come up, guys, literally.
We are on the come up.
We're going to do a quick little this or that. Okay, this is music edition, so if y'all don't like the artist, don't come for me. Bad Bunny or J Balvin? Since we're Latina in the house.
I know. I'm like...
Even though I don't speak Spanish.
I'm like, it's okay, girl. My Spanglish be coming in clutch over at work. I can understand more than I can speak. I would say Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
Don't come for me. I rock with J Balvin, but Bad Bunny makes me,
Makes you, rock your shoulders
exactly.
a bit. SZA or Summer Walker?
SZA.
SZA? I can get down with SZA.
Her voice is crazy. It's stupid.
Carol G or Becky G?
Becky G. I ride for Becky G. She's
so pretty.
She is so beautiful. Singing in the shower.
Yeah.
Like, I've been a rider for Becky G for so long.
And the anticipated one that I better not hear nothing about this.
Lord.
Drake or Kendrick? Takes a deep breath. I'm scared.
They not like us. They not like us. I said, Kendrick. I'm so sorry, guys. Don't come for me. Kendrick Lamar.
It's okay, because, I'm a Drake fan, but I'm still going to support you no matter what.
Thank you.
I don't take that. Some people take that to heart.
Oh.
I don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. I'm so glad, girl, because I'm like, okay.
It's like, you do you, I'm going to sit in the corner and listen to Drake.
He said, I'm going to listen to wait, what is it? Feel like teenage fever?
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm going to listen to my loyalty in the back.
Well, Lilyanna Marie, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your journey and bringing out that vulnerability. We love to hear it.
Thank you so much for
to hear it, to see it. We love it.
Yes. Thank you. But thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Cooper, for everything. Appreciate it.
Cooper's our producer in the back. He doesn't have a mic, so y'all won't be able to hear him. But YouTube fam, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks.